good evening, and welcome back to True Gunners TV. Apologies for the lateness again, but we're having a few issues, technical, mic and camera wise. Hopefully, you guys can hear me all right. But we're back again, back with another preview. I've just finished work, so I am a bit filthy, as you guys can see. But it is a massive, massive, massive week for Arsenal. There's no question about it. Of course, went out of the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest. We all know about that. If you haven't already, go and check out my reaction to that as well. Also, there is a transfer video that I've recently done. Anybody who hasn't watched that, go and check that out as well. Talking about the players that Arsenal have been linked with this January transfer window, but it seems that it is only links so far. And of course, we're back. It's Arsenal versus Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final, first leg. It should have actually been the second leg, but as we all know, Liverpool had a major outbreak of COVID and therefore had to postpone the game because of the amount of players that they were missing. They also had to close down their training ground as well. However, it has recently come out, Jurgen Klopp himself confirming that the majority of the cases were false positive. Now, I'm no doctor, but what I would say is it's very, very difficult to get a false positive off a PCR test. So who knows? Did Liverpool pull a fast one? I think so. He'd been moaning about the fixture pile-up. I don't think it had anything to do with being scared of Arsenal, although I do like to joke about it because it gets a few people triggered, Liverpool fans. But I do think that Liverpool pulled a bit of a fast one. I do think it's because of the fixture congestion that Jurgen Klopp has been moaning about. But there you go. Apparently, rumours were lurking around that there was going to be an investigation into all of this. And Liverpool could have possibly been just, disqualified from the competition. Of course, nothing has come of that. So the game is still going ahead tomorrow. And as I said, it is a huge week for Arsenal. A massive, massive week for Arsenal. Even down to the Nottingham Forest game. You could say that that was a big game. An FA Cup third round. We all know that Arsenal, are the FA Cup most time is won by Arsenal. So it's kind of is our cup, but of course we're out of that now. So this is the only opportunity really for Arsenal to win a trophy this season. We're definitely not going to win the league. So semi-final, 2 legs against Liverpool, a very, very, very good side. We know they're going to field a strong side as well. Can we beat Liverpool and make a final? We've done it. We haven't done it against Liverpool before, but we have beaten sides that are better than us in cup competitions to get to finals. So would it be a surprise? Yes and no. Yes and no. But let's not get it twisted. This Liverpool side is a very, very good side. And it just goes to show, because let's be honest, I'm worried. First leg at Anfield, and we haven't got a very good record at Anfield at all. So, first question of the day, and I'm going to try and be a bit positive about it, even though, I don't think we're getting anything out of this. But let's try and be a bit positive. And the first question of the day is, how can Arsenal beat this Liverpool side? Well, as I said, this is only the first leg. We haven't got a very good record at Anfield. However, there are positives and there are things going in Arsenal's favour. It just depends if we can use it to our advantage. The first thing that is in our favour, these two guys, Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane, are Liverpool's main goal threats, and they are currently away at AFCON. So two of their main goal threats are missing for this game. Um, Again, we know that they have got players that can come in and fill that void. Diogo Jota, Firmino. So they will still be dangerous. However, Mohamed Salah has scored the majority of Liverpool's goals over the last 2 seasons. And look, I will certainly not be missing him one little bit. I can't wait to see who they bring in to replace him for his goals, because they're going to miss him. They are going to miss him. And that is one thing that is definitely in our advantage. The second thing is the fact that the first leg is being played at Anfield. Now, in my opinion, the best way to get past this Liverpool side, we're not even going to talk about beating them, because I do think, like I said, with our record at Anfield being so poor, it is going to be very difficult for us to get a result at Anfield. However, as I said, 2 legs. So tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for a very tight, compact, and hard to beat Arsenal. Nothing like what we saw against Nottingham Forest. I do not ever want to see that shit ever again. Because if we play like that tomorrow, we will get slapped. But as I said, with the first leg being played at Anfield, if we can get a draw tomorrow to take back to the Emirates, there's definitely more chance of us beating Liverpool at the Emirates than what there is of us beating them at Anfield. And not only that, I'm not sure if Salah and Mane would be back for that. But if they wasn't, with the home crowd in our favour and more of our players coming back from injury and COVID and other things, I do think it is doable. I do think it's doable. The other thing as well, and this is something that we cannot do this tomorrow. We cannot afford to just turn up and, oh, well, it's Liverpool. We can't beat this team, so we're just going to lie down and die. I don't want to see that. I want to see the Arsenal performance that we saw against Manchester City. And the first thing that can be done to help is, I don't want to see this guy in the team. Yeah. If we line up with Eddie Nketiah up front tomorrow, we're in big trouble. We really are in big trouble. The guy looked so disinterested when we played against Forest the other day. And even though our man Mikel Arteta has come out and said Eddie Nketiah is going nowhere, even though he's not signed a new contract, even though he looks disinterested, he looks like he doesn't want to be here, it looks like he's going to be staying. Would I be surprised if he started tomorrow? Not one bit. Not one bit. Because he's Mikel Arteta's little, favourite. He really is. But if that happens, we're in big trouble. So, and another player who I definitely do not want to see starting in this team tomorrow, Rob Holding. another player who was absolutely diabolical the other day. And let's be real, if he is playing at centre back, again, we're in major, major problems. So a lot lies with the manager, Mikel Arteta, and what can he do in terms of tactics? What can he do in terms of team selection? You know, it's all about getting the best out of what we have got at the moment. And we're definitely going to need the best to beat this Liverpool side. So that moves me on to the next question. And let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Will Arteta play a strong side? Now, the reason why we're asking this question is because, of course, there are two very important games. One of them is tomorrow, definitely. But the other one is on Sunday against Tottenham. And I suppose it comes down to personal preference on which one you think is more important. Who knows? Maybe you think both is just as important as each other, like myself. You know, the Carabao Cup is an opportunity for Arsenal to win a trophy. And in my opinion, as Arsenal Football Club, you have to be winning trophies and competing for trophies season in, season out, no matter who the manager is, no matter who the players are. It's just a rule as a big club. You can't call yourself a big club if you do not compete and you do not, you know, win trophies. How can you call yourself a big club? You know, we all laugh at Tottenham for not winning trophies and the fact that they call themselves a big club. So, will we play a strong side? Will we play a strong side? I think yes. I think after the absolute diabolical performance that we saw against Nottingham Forest, none of the players that came in really staked the claim for their shirt at all. And I think we might see a few changes. And I think if he doesn't play a strong side, then it could be curtains for our season, because ultimately we need players, our best players, to be on form and fit. You know, if you don't play the best players in this game, then and not be 100% because they haven't played for a while. So yes, we have to play a strong side. We really, really do, to have any chance of winning this game. And not only that, my other worry is if Liverpool absolutely slap us about, then that could have a knock-on effect to what happens against Tottenham on Sunday. And both games are just as important as each other, in my opinion. If I had to choose one, I would probably just about give it to the Tottenham game, because if we lose that, we're starting to lose ground in the top four race, with them being, say, 1 point in front of us with 2 games in hand. It then becomes a difficult task. So this week, it is season defining for Arsenal. There is no question about it. If we lose these 2 games, it doesn't look so rosy in the garden anymore, does it? So, can we get past Liverpool? Can we get past Spurs? If we can do that, then we might start to feel a little bit more excited. But I'm not confident. I'm not confident. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Are you confident? Can we do it? Am I just being too negative? You know, I get called Lee Gunner's boyfriend and Lee Gunner's son. I don't know. Is that a compliment? Because a lot of what Lee says is right. So I'll take that one as a compliment. And last but not least, the final question of the day. Again, let me know in the comment section. And this is for tomorrow's game. Score prediction. Let me know in the comment section. What is your score prediction for this game? Me, I think it's going to be a tighter game than what most people think. The reason I say that is because, as I said earlier, Mo Salah scores the majority of Liverpool's goals. If we can keep their attack quiet, maybe we can hit them on the counter and create a few opportunities ourselves. Although we have been struggling with doing that, as you saw against Nottingham Forest. So it all comes down to the players that we pick on the day, the manager with his tactics, and again, his starting lineup. Ultimately, if he gets it wrong, and he gets it wrong against Tottenham, this could be the season over for Arsenal. So, my score prediction for this game is 2-1 to Liverpool. I think a lot of people would be saying 4-0, 5-0, 6-0. But I do think that if Mikel Arteta is sensible and he has a brain, he will go, right, okay, they're missing their most attacking threat. If we keep it tight at the back, we could take a decent result back to the Emirates and then possibly, go from there. If we open up too much, we allow Liverpool to just come on to us and play their game, it could be 4 or 5-0. Who knows? But I'm going for 2-1. Again, guys, let me know in the comment section. Also, and I'm going to read out a few comments in a minute. Also, everybody who has resubscribed, everybody who has subscribed so far, liked the videos, chatting away in the comment section and showing mad love. Big up each and every single one of you. Big up everybody who's watching this video as well. If you have not already, please, please, please go and subscribe and like and share to get this content out there. And I appreciate it all from every single one of you. And before we sign out and go and watch the Chelsea and Tottenham game, which I'm keeping a close eye on myself, I'm just going to read out a few of your comments. Here we go. We got Jamino or Jamino in the chat. Big up yourself. He has been subscribed to the channel for a long time. I know you have. Great to see you back again, mate. I appreciate it. He says, what a time to send Ainsley Maitland-Niles out on loan when Partey and El Neni are at AFCON and we're only left with Lokonga and Xhaka in the middle. I absolutely despise Xhaka, but it's either him, Chambers, or White in midfield. Jamino, I completely disagree, my friend. This guy right here is the saviour. He is the goddess. He is the midfielders of all midfielders. He's the man. Have you not seen it on Twitter? Granit Xhaka is, we miss Granit Xhaka when he doesn't play. He's so great. He's so great. And I cannot wait to see what a great performance he's going to put in tomorrow. Because I know for a fact that he's getting at least a yellow card. And, he'll be giving away stupid fucking shit like he does. And everybody will be going, oh, we really missed Xhaka. We really miss Xhaka. And if he has a great performance, well, we definitely miss Xhaka. It'll be, oh, Granit Xhaka, the greatest midfielder to ever grace the Premier League. Fucking idiots. Honestly. Jaminho again says, smash the likes. Make sure you do that, guys. Big up, big up. Jaminho says, I don't think it'll be full strength, but there'll be a lot of players rotated. Okay. Okay, I can see that as well. I can see that as well. But I'm telling you now, Eddie Nketiah and Rob Holding start. I'm not even going to watch the game. I'm just going to turn it off. Seriously. Is the first leg home or away? Do you know, Brandon? It is at Anfield. It is at Anfield. Tomorrow, it is at Anfield. Afsar, Gunnar, big up yourselves. Evening, how we doing? He says, one day the channel will grow. Keep up the hard work like Lee. Big up yourself, Afsar. I am going to continue bringing content to you guys. Hopefully making better content as well. I've got a bit of a bug for this YouTube business now. So it's like, I had my break. I'm back again like troops. So, yeah, let's see where it takes us. But big up yourself, mate. Thank you very much. He also says the Liverpool midfield will destroy us tomorrow. Yes, that is one area of the pitch that I am extremely worried about for Arsenal. As we've already sort of stated, the only two midfielders that we really have available is Granit Xhaka and Lokonga. Aside from that, you've got Charlie Patino, who, let's be honest, he looks like a decent young kid, but he ain't ready for this yet. He weren't ready for Nottingham Forest, let alone Liverpool. So yeah, that is definitely one area of the pitch that I'm worried about. But it's it's going to be an interesting watch. It's going to be a very interesting watch. As I've already stated in my previous video about transfers, why have Arsenal not got players in yet? Why? You know, it could already be too late by the time they decide to get these players in. We know we're looking for a midfielder. Why is he not at the club already? You know, as we just said, Sambi versus Fabinho. Great comment. Sambi versus Fabinho. Mate, I don't even want to think about it right now. But listen, I'm signing out, guys. Big up yourselves. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I'll be back again with my match reaction tomorrow. That should be a joyous watch for you all. Just real quickly, Jaminho says, calling it now that Rob Holding or whoever is playing at centre back will get out jumped by 5'7" Diogo Jota. We've seen that before as well, haven't we? You know, Raheem Sterling out jumping everybody. Big up yourself, Static as well. People who are just jumping in, I'm signing out. I'll see you tomorrow with my match reaction. It should be a great watch for you all. No doubt I'll be losing my mind and my temper with this Arsenal team once again. But you never know. You never know. So, if you're joining in late, make sure you go back and watch the video and smash a like as well. Make sure you share it with all your friends as well. Keep them subscribers coming, guys. Let's get this channel growing. Big up yourselves. Come on, you Gunners.